love.
Right.
Especially like in a region that I feel like has been pretty passionate about Melee for a while.
For sure. Right now we got Lucina. So
okay.
I think the main outlier is the Lucina player. Taste from their tag. We'll see it in 2 seconds. Not a fish.
Not
a
fish.
fish. This is going to be pretty difficult because JeJaJeJa can low profile that fair. I mean, we saw it just there and there, and then every single opening is going to lead to huge percents. Oh my god, it doesn't even stop. JeJaJeJa already racking up 71, 78% and climbing.
Oh, and right now it looks like Notfish is able to get a little bit of percent here. However, JeJaJa in a really good spot to possibly take out the stock. It went a little too deep there, though.
Yeah, a little too deep. Just, I mean, one of JeJa's favorite things is the sucking cut. He loves trying to suicide, loves throwing deep, loves getting those edge guards. We'll see it right now, right there. But great evasion from Notfish, using that back air, covering some of the space away from himself. Nice F tilt, and maybe you can continue on, but that's not necessarily going to kill Kirby. Not like traditional characters where you can catch out their jump, and they'll be helpless. So JeJaJeJa going to get out of that one. 2 tech rolls, 1 tech roll in, not enough, and Notfish a little in a precarious situation.
Oh, and JeJa trying to get the down special there. Oh no! Oh. What happened?
I think he air dodged upwards instead of using any of his multiple jumps. So, I mean, what a windfall for Notfish. I mean, we were saying earlier, JeJaJeJa completely pressing on the gas, but going a little too far with that down B. And let's see if Notfish can get out of this corner. I like the shield break attempt.
Yeah. Well, you know, you got something thrown your way. Now you just gotta go with the flow, and then hopefully Notfish will be able to kind of find these openings, because right now, at least from what I see, JeJa is just doing a fantastic job. The amount of pressure, like, I don't feel like I ever see combos this long from a Kirby.
I mean, it's just those creative extensions, that turnaround up tilt on that on Notfish, but right now Notfish is not doing too bad, using his defensive options. That up B out of shield is going to be really, really strong to try to get JeJaJeJa out. I mean, we haven't really talked about this, but Kirby a little bit stubby, doesn't have the greatest air acceleration, so it's not as easy to get in. So as long as Notfish can keep swinging that sword and creating that space with that fair and that back air, yeah, I like it. Just kind of dash back, control the space, don't really overextend. That's something we've kind of seen a lot from JeJa right now, but I think that's kind of why it's even.
Yeah, because Lucina is extremely fast on the ground, and Kirby surprisingly has really good ground speed, but once you're in the air, it does become sometimes a problem, but you can also use it to your advantage. And JeJa right now at 118% in the stock lead. You see, you talking about that low profile.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty huge, but fair is still a great move for catching it out. Nice ledge trap, just keep it simple. Space out that F tilt, just kind of react to everything that he's got. Notfish doing a pretty good job of keeping up. I mean, we've only talked about JeJa because he's the player to talk about, but right now, see if your recovery is good. I like that defensive get off me fair. 11%, just poke away, yeah. Just keep baiting out JeJa to take that space that isn't really his, but whenever he gets those combos, it's so huge.
What on earth?
That down special almost called out the air dodge. That would have killed.
It 100% would have. How do you even think of stuff like that?
Yeah,
oh.
Didn't have your jump, and Notfish. They weren't particularly. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but their jump must have gotten called out. But not the worst showing for. I mean, we talk about pools is really interesting. It's either like they get completely dominated, but this is kind of a situation where we see a little bit of fight in, you know, the underdogs 100%. For sure. Because I think JeJa for sure is the higher seed.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. But Notfish keeping on pace. Like, it's not like super one-sided. We saw like initially kind of like feeling things out. You know, the first game, you can take that to kind of adapt, especially if you're really struggling and you just need to, you know, apply what you learned into game 2. And it is especially punishing, though, you know, being a best of 3, you know, early in bracket. So let's see what...
Adaptation's huge, and a lot of the times these best of 3s kind of skew. Oh, this is not losers finals, right? This is just the start of pool, or is it losers finals?
I'm pretty sure it's start of E or D pools, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I kind of got, I was under the assumption that this was the start of pools, but maybe I'm completely talking out of my mouth right now.
Well, maybe I'm mistaken as well. Honestly, they're both playing fantastic. Oh, and JeJa said, you stay down.
Yeah, got one drag down, follow up with the second. And okay, this is in fact winners round 1, which not a fish. This is just a showing of what he's about. Nanafish doing a pretty good job of keeping pace, but this is kind of where when you're going against those higher seeded players that kind of get out of hand, they're really good at holding onto their stocks and they kind of make you want to press buttons that up you out of shield. Not gonna necessarily connect, gonna take a small little punish, 69%. Not a fish, it's not completely undoable. 133, any kind of stray swing will kill this Kirby. Trying to go off with that Nair. Not exactly finding it. That hypercutter is kind of tricky to edge guard.
Oh, 100%. Man, JeJaJa is just trigger happy with these down specials. Okay, but JeJaJa in a really good spot here. And even psyched out on a fish. You didn't even need to hit the back air there. That's just to keep pace.
Not a fish. Take your time on the injured platform. Try to resolve and think about it. Up throw not exactly going to kill. I like the use of that down special there while he's following. He's going to get all those protection, and he doesn't really take that damage, but Dancing Blade going to take it out, and JeJaJa's still on 2 stocks. This is really scary because you're not really out of the woods yet. One fair leads to so much combos. Fair into turnaround up tilt into all that
it's
damage.
79! Like, I blinked for a second.
I like it. Not a fish just has to play aggressive, tries to get any kind of edge guard, but JeJaJa not letting them breathe. So difficult to try to get any percent, and that's the tough part is you're gonna make this comeback while Kirby still has 2 fresh stocks. Lucina not necessarily known as a combo character, much like JeJaJa when we saw one fair led to so much damage. I think that's gonna be a tall mountain to climb.
Like right now at 150%, you have to really play perfectly, especially being the stock down here. And that percent's just getting raised here. If JeJaJa is thinking of something devious.
Yeah, for sure. Every time we, shield breaker?
Oh no,
don't do it. Okay, relax. Don't play with your food.
Hey, but calm down, Nonfish. You play a part in this.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Not like that! Don't tease
no,
that!
Wait, he's not even going
Just
for it.
kill him, JeJaJa!
Oh,
Bruh.
that's messed up.
Bruh.
Bro, don't catch me at a disrespect competition when my opponent's JeJaJa. Oh my goodness.
Why? You didn't have to do that. You really didn't.
JeJa's trying to be the villain. Like, I don't know if I would...
No, hold on. Sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
No way you just did that, and now you're saying, you want any advice? You see JeJaJa
like,
in the background?
I was like, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even make eye contact. I would be like...
JeJaJa, why?
You're never... I'm never talking to you. I'm never looking in your direction again. Oh my goodness.
You want any advice?